What up once again? It's TIMEKODE TV. I'm a medic. We are here in the lab getting ready for 2021, and you are tuned in to episode 1 of Acquired Taste, a show about the musical acquisitions new and old that have shaped our taste and have shaped the sound of TIMEKODE over the last 15 years. Along the way, we're going to be talking to other collectors about how the act of collecting has shaped their taste and their sound. And hopefully, whenever we get out of this pandemic, we're gonna go out into the world and actually do some digging. Speaking of which, one of the things that I miss most during the pandemic period, other than seeing everybody on the floor at Afrique, is going out in the world and actually digging, looking for music. Digging is more than just a hobby. It's a habit, it's a profession. It's something that I made my first album about. Almost every trip that I go on devolves into me looking for and finding records. And so this pandemic didn't stop any of that. It just kind of changed it. And I started looking for more music and ordering more records online. But speaking of change, I also got a new job and things got so busy that anytime any record-shaped box would come to my door, would immediately go down in the studio in a pile of to be opened later. And it wasn't until recently when a very special box came to my door that I went down to the studio to spend some actual time down there and realized that I had a serious pile of unopened records. So I thought, what better way to end the year than to go through and to discover some of the music that I picked up during the pandemic period. Now we got 5 7-inch boxes, 5 12-inch boxes, and to be honest, some of them are more obvious, but a lot of them, I'm not even sure what's in here because these are orders going back to April. And, I can't recall all the joints that I would have picked up in that time. But what I do know is that I want to big up all the artists and all the labels who were making and putting out music during 2020. Putting out vinyl is already kind of a crazy endeavor. Doing it during this year must have been even crazier. But from all the collectors to all the creators, we appreciate you. So let's go in. All right, let's get started. Okay, this one, we already know what it is. It's a clear package. Lord Finesse, Motown State of Mind. Let's just get into it. Let's get through this packaging here. Go this way. Let's take a look at what we've got. 7 records on this. A-side original, B-side remix. Seems like a lot of the remixes are being covered by Lord Finesse, the funky one himself, but there is one, a Tall Black Guy remix of an Eddie Kendricks joint on here. A lot of great artists on the remix. We got Michael, we got Marvin, DeBarge, Eddie Kendricks, Sisters Love, Jackson 5, a lot of joints on here. Shout out to Tall Black Guy, shout out to my man RC, The Exquisite, that's my man from Toronto. Did live convention together where I got in a great interview with Lord Finesse. We're gonna release that one sometime in January, word up. I just haven't gotten a chance yet. Let's take a look at these records, see what we're working with here. All 7 joints. Classic Motown labels. Like that. Let's pull one out. See how it looks on the turntable. Looking good. Feeling that. Really nice. Good weight. It'll feel good to cut, feel good to DJ with. These are nice 45s, well pressed. I wonder where they got done. I have no idea. But yeah, man, it was really nice talking to Lord Finesse. And these joints are bangers. These are ones that I am disappointed we have not gotten the opportunity to play for everybody at TIMEKODE. One of the ones I'm really looking forward to getting into once we get back to the code. If I had to pick a top joint out of this batch, top 2 songs would definitely have to be the DeBarge. The DeBarge, I like it. Lord Finesse remix, that one is incredible. That's a classic, bona fide TIMEKODE classic. When we get there, you'll already know. And the other one is the Eddie Kendricks Body Talk by Tall Black Guy. These are two probably the top joints out of this pack, but they're all hot. Really enjoyed all of these different versions of the Motown joints. Shout out to Lord Finesse for putting it down. And yeah, that is the Motown State of Mind by Lord Finesse. Okay, next, let's take a look at this one. Now, we know just from the tape that this one is from foreign, as my Caribbean people would say. We see from Post Nord, Denmark. This is something with some kroners. Let's open it up. Man, this one is tricky to get open. Fighting me, but gonna get it. Oh, we got a little bend here. Uh-oh. Let's see how. Okay. This is the Jubileum. I had a feeling it was this because of where it came from. One of the strangest and most interesting records that I now own. Also got the MP3s of this. I think I ordered this on a Bandcamp Friday, one of the many during the pandemic. This is a record I heard about, I think, on some weird music blog or message board about children's music. And, you know, this is made by a sort of early childhood education / music prodigy who made this music with choirs of children all singing to sort of weird funk, soul, African influenced music and rhythms. I've never heard anything like it. And that was part of what prompted me to have to own a copy of it. It's really hard to describe. It's not music to really play in a party, but it's definitely really fun to listen to at home. And just a really interesting display of that weird Nordic thing that sometimes happens as music cross-pollinates in those regions of the world. This artist, Lotte, Kærsa, I believe is the name of the artist. And I can't pronounce any of these Nordic names, unfortunately. So this is the Jubileum, the weird children's Nordic African funk soul choir.